On July 16, 2020, the solar orbiter sent to Earth the closest photo ever taken of the Sun, and it is still traveling towards the Sun in the hope of learning more about its surface, atmosphere, and a particular phenomena called solar wind. Now, these solar winds are notorious for being the major cause for electrical failures and communication breakdown on Earth. They are also responsible for these spectacular light displays, which attract photographers to the farthest ends of the planet. The solar orbiter was launched by the European Space Agency in February 2020. It is a sun-observing satellite sent to study our star up close. In June 2020, the orbiter flew within 77 million kilometers of the Sun. That is about half the distance between the Sun and the Earth. But its journey has only started. It is destined to study the activity on and around the Sun over the next 7 years. One of the questions which the solar orbiter seeks to answer is where and how do solar winds originate from? A solar wind is a stream of charged particles or plasma thrown out from the Sun in all directions. It is sent hurtling around space all over the solar system. When it reaches our planet, most of it is deflected by the Earth's magnetic field. Such solar winds have previously caused mass power outages in Canada in 1989, New Zealand in 2001, and Sweden in 2003, affecting millions of people. And that may be part of the reason why NASA and ESA are spending $1.5 billion on their orbiter. Or maybe they are curious to know more about these unreal vistas. Do you know what these are? These mesmerizing colors in the night sky are the northern lights if you are watching them from near the North Pole. Or if you are near the South Pole, they are called the southern lights. Now, the light effect occurs when solar winds hit the Earth's atmosphere. They cause charged particles in the wind to pass on their energy to molecules in the atmosphere. The result is excited atoms which light up. They are also called auroras. The color of the aurora depends on which molecule gets excited. Like in the case of an oxygen molecule, the color released is mostly greenish yellow, while in the case of nitrogen, it may be red or blue. The solar winds deflected from everywhere else are able to enter the atmosphere from near the poles. They form auroras here, usually between 90 to 150 kilometers above the ground, and are practically harmless. So if you want to visit and get a few photographs for your wallpaper or Facebook cover, just check which half of the planet you are on. If you are north of the equator, you can reach the Aurora Borealis near the North Pole. Whereas if you are in South Africa or Australia, the closest aurora is the Southern Lights or the Aurora Australis. And yes, they are visible during the winter months only. The same process gives rise to similar auroras on other planets, like Jupiter and Saturn, which have thick atmospheres and strong magnetic fields. Other planets, though, are not as lucky, those which do not have a magnetic field as strong as ours to save them. Mars, for instance, is believed to once have had a much denser atmosphere, which was slowly stripped away by these solar winds. Today, only a third of its atmosphere remains. The solar orbiter may help us understand the origin of these fascinating winds, thereby helping us to be prepared in case of an upcoming power outage in the area, or even an aurora forming in the neighborhood. If you want to know more about the journey of the solar orbiter, click on the link given in the description below. Also, do click on the subscribe button and the bell for any notifications of our new videos. Thank you.